Tammy Abraham scored 2 goals in the last game and we are on top of the Premier League. Life is good at Chelsea. Hey guys, my name is Jochen and welcome to part 14 of the Monday Blues. Since you were last here, we only played 2 games off camera, one of which was a dreadful loss against Burnley. I mean, look at these match stats and look at the possession, look at whatever you want. Conclusion, we didn't deserve to lose this game, but we did. The other game, however, we totally butchered Sheffield United at home. Tammy Abraham scored twice, once from a penalty, once from a silly rebound goal, but it doesn't matter. He scored twice, let's just remember that. Everton also scored twice and Pulisic scored once. As promised, today we are going to do the second leg in the knockout phase in the Champions League at home against Sporting Lisbon, and then we'll also do a Premier League home game against Norwich. If we have a quick look at the Premier League table, as you can see, we still have a game in hand on Liverpool and we're already 2 points above them. Man City in 3rd place and Arsenal, Wolves and Man United complete the top 6. I think Liverpool have lost 2 of their 3 last games, so that is why we shifted in position and we are now on top in the league. As you can also see, my good friend Sandro Tonali, because he has played a couple of games since Jorginho has been out for a couple of weeks, he is starting to make his way up in the average rating table. I mean, he is going to do, I think he also, yes, he did improve another half star in current ability. So by next season, man, he will be just awesome, which is what I hoped for and which I really knew was gonna happen. In other news, we also did get our new intake of youth players. And if we just have a quick look down here, yep, it's already sorted by potential. As you can see, there are 3 players, a left winger, a center back, and a goalkeeper. That's nice. Who are at 3.5, possible 3.5 star potential abilities. So we'll have a look at them later when they have played the trial match, or how do you call it, against, here it is, a friendly match between the under 18s and the youth candidates. After that, we will have a better picture of who is to keep and who is to go. For the Sporting Lisbon game, most of the team are familiar faces. I would think Jorginho is still on the bench because I don't want him to play a full game yet. He is still a little bit too low on match fitness. I think the rest of our injuries are all solved except for Marcos Alonso, who is really coming back to his match fitness still. That being said, our squad for today: Kepa on goal, Grimaldo, Christensen, Diaz and James as our back 4, Tonali, Kante and Kovacic as our midfield trio, Everton and Pulisic on the wing, and Tammy Abraham as our lone striker. Let's play Lisbon. For our team talk, expected to left off, I am going to use that excuse. Let's go. Almost 10 minutes into the game and not that much action. I am going to start with a get creative shout. Free kick now with Sandro Tonali behind the ball. Gets headed away, falls back to Kante. Holy smokes, what a goal. Oh, 7th goal of the season, and my word, what a goal. Look at this. The ball gets headed away. Kante says, thank you, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Holy Jesus Christ. Nice. Chelsea won 3-1 in aggregate. 20 minutes into the game. This should end well for us. Half an hour into the game, and besides from the beautiful Kante goal, not that much action going on. Almost at halftime. Here we go. Another highlight from the back. Ruben Diaz with the free kick to Tonali. Plays a beautiful deep ball to Abraham. Can he do it? No, he cannot. But I'm not panicking. Stay calm, everyone. He will get back. I can feel it in my bones. Sporting now with the ball. And Everton tries to head it away, but still Sporting in possession. Grimaldo, same story, tries to intercept but doesn't succeed. James now to Pulisic. That's a bad pass, isn't it? Oh, nice recovery though, and now he probably has the whole flank in front of him. There he goes, the freight train that is Pulisic, and the ball gets headed away. Kanté again, Everton, and misses. Good football. Unfortunately, it didn't end up in a second goal for us. Tell the team they expect it. Let's just keep it at that. Start second half, please. Now I am going to have a look when Jorginho should come in, because I think now should be the moment. Tonali, let's spare him some fitness level, and let's have our comeback from Jorginho, the one Italian for a wonder kid for an elite midfielder. That's my kind of substitution. I think Pulisic is also getting a little low on fitness, so we will sub him. Jadon Sancho also with his comeback, because he was out for I think a couple of weeks. Free kick Bruno Fernandes, and we all know he can do that. Luckily for us, not today. Let's make our final substitution. I'm just gonna leave Tammy Abraham on, maybe Reece James for Caesar. There we go. I mean, if no drama occurs, we are through to the quarterfinal, which is a a club vision requirement. Beautiful steal by Kanté to Sancho. Nice pass to Kovacic, who was through on goal and couldn't hit it hard enough to surprise the keeper. 84th minute, a throw-in with Valentin Rossier gets headed away, but only as far as Wendell. Good save by Kepa, the second save especially. Jesus. Okay. Very, very good double header save from Kepa. That's a bad throw-in by Grima, I think. Oh, I thought he was giving away a penalty. Everton now with the ball. Good ball to Sancho, who has a lot of room to charge up the field. Maybe he can find Abraham in a way, but he goes for own luck. Maybe could have done better. Another highlight before the game is over. Caesar with the throw in to Everton. Kanté in midfield. Passes us on to Grimaldo. To Sancho. Good ball for Tammy Abraham. What can he do? He lays it back to Grimaldo. Can he get a cross in? Or can Sancho get a cross in? Nope. Still doing their thing on that side of the pitch. And Kanté again. Second goal from Rage from out of the box. N'Golo Kanté. 8th goal of the season. Assisted by Mateo Kovacic. Let's have another look. Grimaldo to Kovacic. Caesar back to Kovacic. And then Kanté just bangs it. Not really in the corner, but I think it was just hard enough so the keeper had no answer. I think that'll be it for this game. There we go. A well-deserved win. Chelsea 2, Sporting 0. I think that's 4-1 on aggregate. N'Golo Kanté, of course, man of match since he scored twice. Now, if we have a look at the other results in the Champions League, Man City are through. They beat Bayern 2-1 on aggregate. Napoli kicked out Real Madrid. That's a surprise. Let me see. So we beat Sporting. Juventus butchered Wolves and are also through. Man United beat Atletico Madrid, although they lost the second leg, but are through on aggregate. Liverpool had a lot of luck because Ajax beat them 3-0 in the first leg. They did the same thing in the second leg and got through on penalties. And then the last two teams, Lyon kicked out Barcelona. That's a surprise. And not so much a surprise, Paris Saint-Germain sent home Borussia Mönchengladbach. Their European story for this season is over. Let's play our league game. Also, another quick newsflash, our youth candidates have been evaluated and it's basically what we already knew. There's an enthusiastic centre back, I love the description. Andy Roberts, 3-star potential ability, a half-star current ability. There's Sion Taylor, a goalkeeper with 1-star current ability and 3.5-star potential. And then with the same current and potential ability, we have another center back and one winger. So I have asked my assistant manager to give them contracts. Hopefully these are future superstars, although I doubt it, to be honest. For the Norwich game at home, I am going to do a little rotation again in the squad. Simply because I don't want to. There's a very important period coming up in a couple of weeks, and I don't want to have to deal with a lot of injuries and whatnot. So, Kepa in goal, Alonso, Rudiger, Diaz and Caesar as our back four, Jorginho, Kante and Mount as our midfield trio, Sancho and Hudson-Odoi on the wings, and not Abraham but Isaac as our advanced forward. Let's play Norwich. Let's do this for the fans. And kickoff, please. Let's have our league table here. There we go. Not that much happening. 15 minutes into the game. Let's ask them to get creative and hope for something. First highlight for Norwich. Pucky on the left side of the pitch with the ball to Matic, who is at Norwich. That's interesting. Gets it back to Pucky and puts it in the hands safely of Kepa, who has little time to choose his next Chelsea player. There we go. Ruben Diaz with the ball to Kante in the midfield. Bad pass. That's like weird to see from Kante. I think that's literally the first time I see it. Here we go. Wasn't that offside? Ooh. Either way, good save by Kepa. Now Norwich with the corner kick. Candreva at the ball. There we go. Gets headed away by Ruben Diaz. And Cantwell, can he get another cross in? Puts it back to his teammate and the highlight ends. Let's have another get creative because I'm not really feeling it, I have to say, in this game. Everyone's nervous. Let's just demand more. There we go. Everyone's focused, and then it was halftime. It was disappointing. Let's tell them that. And let's pray. Let's go to attacking because I don't want to lose points as I did against Crystal Palace. And who was it? Burnley. I don't want to lose points against this type of opponent. Let's hope for the best, but it seems that it's another Norwich highlight. Pucky once again with the ball and once again passes it basically to Kepa. Let's have another look at our shout and maybe we will do our first substitution. I know that Alonso... Ooh, I didn't bring Grimaldo. Then we will have to do it like this and maybe... Should I just bring in Abraham? Let's just wait for a couple of minutes. There we go. A new highlight. Caesar with the throw-in. Hudson-Odoi to Isaac. First time I see him in the game. This is our first highlight. So that's a bad cross, but Hudson falls to Hudson-Odoi, and I think we won a corner kick. And the highlight ends. That's always nice. Let's do our second substitution. Because Isaac is having a dreadful game. Let's bring in Abraham as a sub. Maybe that'll trigger his whatever, his killer instinct. 75 minutes into the game. Let's wait for this highlight. Caesar now gets the ball back from Hudson-Odoi to Tomori. Back to Caesar. Can he get a cross in? Yes, he can. There is Jadon Sancho. Kante again. I mean, third time in this episode that he scores with an absolute screamer. 9th goal of the season. Good assist by Jadon Sancho. Let's have another look. Tomori plays it to Caesar all the way to the other side of the box. Sancho and Kante just bangs it with little help from the crossbar in the top of the goal. I mean, good stuff. What was that? Okay, they won a free kick, so fingers crossed. Candreva and Kepa saves it. I am going to do my second substitution. My third substitution, really. Let's do that. There we go. 10 minutes left. Corner now with Norwich again. Kandreva swings it in, and I thought we had given away a penalty. Luckily, the highlight ends. Let me quickly do a shout. Do I praise them? I will praise them, hopefully. Most of them are fired up. Corner kick with Mason Mount. Gets headed away, and a lot of room, and the defenders don't seem to bother that he can just march into the box. Caesar with the intervention. That's a very good clearance because Sancho is through. Beats his man to it. Tammy Abraham, no sorry Bob. Mason Mount, and did the keeper touch it? No. A goal kick. Okay, a couple of minutes left. Let's keep it like this, boys, and then I am happy. And I think we are doing just that. A very even game, although we have some more possession though. But still, who is man of match? N'Golo Kante, of course, with the screamer of the goal that he made. I am not saying it was excellent, but I am also not going to say it was disappointing. So let's just go with that. There we go. Everyone's delighted. Continue. This puts us one game in hand. It's basically the same position as we were in at the start of the episode. One game in hand on Liverpool and 2 points in front of them. Well, the draw for the continuation of the Champions League happened, and we drew Man City in the quarter-final. Should we make it to the semi-final, we have Paris Saint-Germain or Lyon. You would say, let's hope for Lyon if we make it, of course, but they kicked out Barcelona, and I'm not sure if they are to be underestimated. Now, if we have a quick look at our schedule, we will be back pretty soon. And I think maybe the two most important games of the whole season are going to happen in the upcoming episode. Liverpool at home in the league and the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final against Man City. Yikes. So guys, if you liked that episode, please leave me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, use the social media links in the description. And I will see you very soon.